I don't know how to tell you guys this, but this may be the final fantasy. I know the overdone joke of if it's Final Fantasy, why is there like 16 of them? But still funny. It's Fox time, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone today? Drew, you have cake with you. And you didn't bring any for me. How could you? I'm kidding. Hello, Drew. Hello. Nobody. Hello, Iffy. It do be that time. It do be the Fox time. Oh hell yeah. Hell yeah, I got some cake in the morning. Life is good. The life is very good. So I did some looking ahead. And we are actually very close to the end of the game. Now there's a few more things I want to do. before that. And of course, we still need to get the airship. But the end of our journey is actually pretty close. Got a tooth pulled out and not even fully successful. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Is at least a wisdom tooth. Because you know you can do without those. Are we going to get the last of the Ians? Yes. Are we going to fight the secret bosses? Probably not. Oh. Oh, that's bad. I'm sorry to hear that, nobody. We're not going to search for primers. We're not going to hunt for butterflies. Like if we were going to do all of the side content, we would be here for another 100 hours. So yeah, only other thing I want to do for this playthrough is get the remaining Ians. Now I am posed with an interesting dilemma with those Aeons. They do not have direct parallels to Final Fantasy XVI. So I have no idea what to name them. I have considered. I have considered naming them after some of like the side characters in 16. And then maybe name Anima Benedicta. But I don't know if that would actually fit, so I'd probably just have to call her Benny. I don't know if that would be insulting. But we have to work within the constraints of the character limits. Fear the mighty wrath of Benny. Because I think I've been asked this several times. I might play the sequel to this game at some point. I have never actually. Not yet, but I was saying how? We only have 2 summons left, right? And I don't know what to do to keep up the naming convention. I offered some suggestions like naming the sisters after various side characters. And naming Anima Benedicta. Text to speech. Why'd you drop that? I said. Because that wouldn't fit. I would have to name her Benny. Yeah, it's pretty tough. What else is worth saying? Right, as I was saying. A lot of you guys asked if I would play the sequel to this game. I might at some point. I've only ever played this one. In the past. So the second game I'd actually be going in completely blind. I just know that it's very different. And it uses ATB right. Instead of the turn system that we have here. That would require I know who those characters are, and that would require they existed in Final Fantasy XVI. It does okay. I have heard it's very fun though. I have heard it's a very fun game. And that there's multiple endings. Isn't there a trio of sisters in one of the other games? I don't think so. I think the Magus sisters are the only trio. But like... we could name them after other trios like Sephiroth, Sophia and... well, what was the name of the third guy? It was like Zervan or something. Yeah, we're not doing Sailor Moon. That is true, we could just go with the name of the Gold Wings. Coarse enough text-to-speech. Hello Trunks, how's it going? We could just name them Yuna, Riku, and Pain. Honestly. That she is the main reason why I kind of want to play the sequel. I know Pain exists and I know nothing about her. I want to know everything there is to know about her. The reason being like she exists in Kingdom Hearts 2, right? And you know, I already know. Yuna and Riku. She's such a cool lady. Don't hype me up, okay? Because I might get disappointed. I could name them Dumb, Dumber, and Dumbest True. No, we could stick with the Final Fantasy XVI theme. Or we could just have fun with the sisters. But if we're going to break the convention, then what are we going to name Anima? Are we gonna stick with Benny? No. What was the name of the redhead? You mean Teria. Something like that. What I was thinking like for the sisters was Mid. Teria. And I'm blanking on the name. Joshua's girlfriend. Sid's kid. Oh, that's Mid. Well, to do that, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. So that just leaves Anima. Again, the only idea I have for animal right now is Benedicta. Would it be mean to name her Annabella? Would that just be mean? Would that be insulting? For anyone who. No, that actually fits okay. For anyone who doesn't know. Annabella was Clive and Joshua's mother. And, how do I put this? She's terrible. She's the worst. Okay, let's actually play the video game. I should really ask the, developers about that. It's been happening rather frequently. And that is a tad concerning. Yeah, that was a bad time. Mr. Fondue joins in text-to-speech, dies. Honestly, I might have to give you the nemesis of text-to-speech. In the Discord. Also, how's it going, Mr. Fondue? You're here just in time because we did absolutely nothing.
This isn't a faith, it's just an empty statue.
That statue lost its power as a faith long ago. It is Lord Zeon, the first faith of the final summoning. What you see before you is all that remains of him. Lord Zeon is... his soul is gone.
Gone?
You mean there is no final Aeon?
But fear not. Lady Yunalesca will show you the path. The final Aeon will be yours. The Summoner and the final Aeon will join powers.
I'm sorry.
Go to her now.
My mind was just
Inside,
like,
the lady awaits.
that guy's in a funny pose.
Yuna, wait! Aren, you knew this was gonna happen, didn't you?
Yes.
Why didn't you tell us?
If I had told you the truth, would that really have stopped you from coming?
Yuna.
I'm not going back.
Kimari knows. Kimari goes first. Yuna is safe. Kimari protect.
This dude being important to the plot was the greatest twist. Speaking of importance of the plot, I want to look at something really quick. That guy over there. On the right. Now don't say anything. But I have a vague. That's him. Okay. Are we sure about that? I just have a very vague recollection that he's actually someone else. We're probably going to learn about in a moment. But don't tell me if I'm right or wrong, I'm just saying words right now.
Someone's coming!
Lady Yunalesca. Welcome to Zanarkand.
Hello.
I congratulate you, Summoner. You have completed your pilgrimage. I will now bestow you with that which you seek. The final summoning will be yours. Now, choose. You must choose the one whom I will change to become the faith of the final summoning. There must be a bond between Chosen and Summoner, for that is what the final summoning embodies. The bond between husband and wife, mother and child, or between friends. If that bond is strong enough, its light will conquer sin. 1,000 years ago, I chose my husband Zeon as my faith. Our bond was true, and I obtained the final Aeon. There is
Okay,
nothing to
so it is
fear.
him.
You will soon be freed of worry and pain.
It's not
For
who I
once
was
you
thinking
call
so.
forth the final Aeon, your life will end. Death is the ultimate and final liberation. Your father, Braska, chose this path.
It is not too late. Let us turn back.
If I turn back, who will defeat Sin? Would you have some other summoner and his guardians go through this?
But, my lord, there must be another way.
This is the only way we got now. Fine. Make me the faith. I've been doing some thinking. My dream is back in the other Zanarkand. I wanted to make that runt into a star blitz player. Show him the view from the top, you know. But now I know there's no way home for me. I'm never gonna see him again. My dream's never gonna come true. So make me the faith. I'll fight Sin with you, Braska. Then maybe my life will have meaning, you know?
Don't do this, Jecht. If you live, there may be another way. We'll think of something, I know.
Believe me, I thought this through. Besides, I ain't getting any younger, so I might as well make myself useful.
Checked?
What? You're not gonna try to stop
Dad
me
is
too?
actually kind of cool.
Sorry. I mean, thank you.
Braska still has to fight Sin, Orin. Guard him well. Make sure he gets there. Well, let's go.
Lord Braska, Jecht.
What do you want now?
Sin always comes back. It comes back after the calm, every time. The cycle will continue and your deaths will mean nothing.
But there's always a chance it won't come back this time. It's worth trying.
I understand what you're saying, Orin. I'll find a way to break the cycle.
You have a plan?
Checked?
Trust
It's just
me,
coincidence that
I'll
he
think
became a
of
whale.
something.
You know, sometimes you just casually become the whale.
The cycle went on.
We'll break it.
But how? What, you got a plan now?
If one of us has to become a faith, I volunteer.
Me too, Yuna.
That still won't change anything, you know? You'd bring the calm, and then what? That won't break the cycle!
Listen. You want to defeat Sin and keep Yuna alive. You don't want Sin to come back, yeah? That is just not gonna happen, brother, you know?
If you want everything, you'll end up with nothing.
But I want everything!
Now you're being childish.
I give up. So what would an adult do then? They know they can just throw away a summoner, then they can do whatever they like. You're right. I might not even have a chance. But no way am I gonna just stand here and let Yuna go. And what Oren said about there being a way, I think it's true.
You'll think of something?
Yes, I'll go ask Yunalesca. She's got to know something.
You really think she'll help you?
I don't know, but I have to try. This is my story. It'll go the way I want it, or I'll end it here.
Wait.
They're
You
okay,
say
let's
it's your
not get that
story,
extreme.
But it's my story too, you know? It would be so easy to let my fate just carry me away, following this same path my whole life through. But I know I can't. What I do with no regrets.
He's grown into a true hero. Can I go back and save? Oh, I've actually allowed me to do that. Just in case anything happens. I don't want to sit through all that again. I do feel like he would have become Leviathan. That would be cool. The whale form is symbolically appropriate. Jekt is all about water, after all, and whales are usually a symbol of peace. I actually never really thought about that. Do you think any of the final Ians were Alexander? I don't know why that question popped into my head, but it would have been cool. Just being casually transported into space.
Have you chosen the one to become your faith? Who will it be?
Might I ask something first? Will Sin come back even should I use the final summoning to defeat it?
Sin is eternal. Every Aeon that defeats it becomes Sin in its place. And thus is Sin reborn.
So that's why Jekt became Sin.
Sin is an inevitable part of Spira's destiny. It is never-ending.
Never-ending? But if we atone for our crimes, Sin will stop coming back, yeah? Someday it'll be gone, yeah?
Will humanity ever attain such purity?
Ugh.
This cannot be! The teachings state that we can exercise sin with complete atonement. It's been our only hope all these years.
Hope is comforting. It allows us to accept fate, however tragic it might be.
No! Where is the sense in all this? Braska believed in Yevon's teachings and died for them. Jack believed in Braska and gave his life for him.
They chose to die because they had hope. Yevon's teachings and the final summoning give the people of Spira hope. Without hope, they would drown in their sorrow. Now choose. Who will be your faith? Who will be the one to renew Spira's hope?
I don't think we're going to choose anyone after everything you've told us.
No one. I would have gladly died. I live for the people of Spira, and would have gladly died for them, but no more. The final summoning is a false tradition that should be thrown away.
No, it is our only hope. Your father sacrificed himself to give that hope to the people, so they would forget sorrow.
Wrong. My father wanted to make Spira's sorrow go away, not just cover it up with lies.
Sorrow cannot be abolished. It is meaningless to try.
My father, I loved him. So I will live with my sorrow. I will live my own life. I will defeat sorrow in his place. I will stand my ground and be strong. I don't know when it will be, but someday I will conquer it. And I will do it without false hope.
Poor creature. You would throw away hope. Well, I will free you before you can drown in your sorrow. It is better for you to die in hope than to live in despair. Let me be your liberator.
Now! This is it! Now is the time to choose. Die and be free of pain, or live and fight your sorrow. Now is the time to shape your stories. Your fate is in your hands.
Yuna needs Kimari. Kimari protect Yuna.
Well, I'm fighting.
I can't
He's
believe
so
we're gonna
cool.
fight Lady Yunalesca. Give me a break.
You can always run.
I'd never forgive myself. No way.
This must be like
Not
the
if I
worst
ran
day for
away
Waka.
now. Even in death, yeah?
My thoughts exactly.
Yuna! This is our story. Now let's see this thing through together.
Okay. I barely remember this fight. I'm going to assume there's some annoying gimmick behind it. Given that, she's probably a caster. We should defend everyone. Defend everyone. Speed up everyone. Slow probably does nothing to her. Okay. Wait, does that remove? Does that remove haste? It does that. He removes everything. You can slow her down. Let me try something actually. Now. I think I'm understanding the gimmick so far. Let's have the man go faster. Ah, crap. I forgot I put reflect on him. Reflect is such a double-edged sword. It's like... That's the wrong thing. It's time to reset. No, we got this. We are fine. Okay. We used Dispel instead. Now she's no longer fast. Okay, if this works. Alright. That's the strategy. We also need to figure out how to. Here, this is what we can actually do. Riku, you're going to have to be on healing duty. Oh yeah, he's silenced. I forgot about that. You do like how they explain friends and Ians. That's just this game is cool. I don't know how else to put it. Yeah, put shell on her. Probably shouldn't have her do anything. For now. I have a plan, right? I have an idea on how I want to do this. Summons are immune to status effects. I know, but I have a feeling we should probably save them. What do you mean? Oh no. That doesn't work. We already tried that. What about this? Doesn't really do a whole lot. Hey, could you stop bullying him? Bring in Riku, have her heal everyone. Han. No one's really useful right now. Should probably keep Yuna in the party for a moment. Actually. Bringing out Barnabas would probably be a bad idea right now. I'll just have Dion come in, do a little bit of damage and then hop out. Since I can't really heal him until I teach him healing magic. He is also very blue. Okay, how does she feel about magic? Vulnerable to. Wait. Vulnerable to holy magic. I just want to see what would happen. Now that heals her. So does it mean that she's vulnerable to holy magic? Does that mean like Phoenix Downs hurt her? Oh, the literal spell. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, now. We can start setting up. Kind of. The only thing is I need to figure out how to stop Absorb. Am I trying to mug the Reaper of Souls? Yes. I'm also going to do something stupid. Hey, have some reflect. Okay, now. She's going to reflect that. And put it on. Only men. I see. I thought that would work. I thought that would. Apply everything to everyone. I can just slap her. Okay, I think Jill would be a good option here. I think the play is absolutely buff everyone. Like set up. And put reflect on everyone. So that way she can't do anything. The only thing is how do I counter absorb? That's like the most dangerous thing she has. Well, to be honest, Jill is actually kind of just destroying her. I don't have an answer to absorb. Okay, well guess I will die. How about that? Idiot. And guess what? I can keep going. Jill can keep going. You are quite literally orchestrating your own downfall. Note the animation is the same, it's just the camera angles change. Alright, time to die. Yeah, of course there's a phase 2. Please survive. She's alive, okay. I think we can tank it a little bit. But we are eventually gonna have to switch out for someone else. I can deal damage with healing now. Will check that in a moment. Jill, you've done everything you can at this point. Alright, see you later, Jill. You did everything you could. Okay, what do we have to do now? We made somewhat decent progress. Everyone should still have reflect. So what happens if we attack her? Oh, she just does normal damage now. Oh, and she removes buffs. Hey, Clive. Actually, you know what? We haven't used Surt in a while. Let's bring him in, actually. Damage is an enemy and negates all spell effects. I don't think she has anything right now. I could focus. You fool, that's what I wanted you to do. You know what? Actually, wait, hold on. I kneel myself one more time. And then do my limit break. Alright, pretty good. Oh wait, he might be dead. No. Okay, fine. Okay, you said that we can damage her via healing now. Well, that was a lie. Now I have to think about what to do. I could bring in Clive. I really have to think about what we're doing here. Everyone has reflect. I don't need to worry about that. Why? I do need to worry about is her turning everyone into zombies. How do I mitigate that? Ask the question. Is there a way to mitigate that? Oh, I only have one holy water. Here, this is what I'm going to do. I might as well since I'm here. Wait, she didn't counter that time. Okay, weird. Clive. You want to help out too? Show only counter with an attack. I wish she was consistent. She doesn't counter summons, which is interesting. Oh, okay, so she won't counter her children. But she will absorb them. It's always a rotation of absorb and hellbiter. Good job, Clive. Okay, see, she does counterattack. That doesn't really do a lot of damage. What if I pray her? No. Can't. What does pray even do? Oh, it's just a small heal for everyone. And now everyone is a zombie. I can't do anything about that. You know what? I want to see what happens. She only counters John. Wait. Put reflect on her. No, that's not going to do anything. Does the man have reflect on him? Yet I know she just tried to kill us with healing. But he does have reflect, okay. This might actually be the best case scenario. Because she's going to try and kill us with healing from now on. But she can't. Because we already have reflect. This is actually the best case scenario. She can't do anything to us. All she can do is heal herself. And if our damage outpaces her healing, She just can't do anything. Okay, never mind. Actually, we can easily deal with that. That's going to be a problem later. I'm not going to worry about it. Really, we should just look at this like a trial run, you know. This is us figuring out the fight. Okay, I think this is a good time. Or slice and dice. I think our damage is outpacing her healing, right? Yes. How did you miss that? Not if they miss, yeah. I don't know why that happened. Can you stop casting that? Cast a different spell, please. Okay. Thank you. That's very appreciated. Oh yeah. We can't use items. That's right, we are zombies. Slap. That is actually technically the best case scenario. Because that means we have one less party member with zombie. Never mind. I spoke way too soon. Okay. I think we're due for a reset. We have the game plan now. I'm going to throw in Waka. At this point you need to get rid of Reflect. I know. But it'll also kill everyone. Well, actually not if. Hold on. She doesn't have Reflect. Orin does. Wait. Yeah, we're due for a reset at this point. At least we have some idea on what to do here. Alright, goodbye. Okay. Burst. We need to buff everyone. We need to get all the buffs out. And we should decide who's going to be in the party from the get-go. I feel like we are doing our best with the man John Final Fantasy. And Yuna. So I feel like that's the party we should go with, right? No one should attack her at the start. Not until Reflect is up on everyone. And then we switch over to Yuffie. Close enough text to speech. Goofy. That's Final Fantasy VII. I meant Riku. They're the same archetype. But anyway. So we need to speed up everyone. That is priority number 1. We also need to keep everyone alive. Now I really wish there was a skip setting.
Have you chosen the one to become your faith? Who will it be?
Might I ask something first? Will Sin come back even should I use the final summoning to defeat it?
Sin is eternal. Every aeon that defeats it becomes Sin in its place. And thus is Sin reborn.
So that's why Jack became Sin.
We may need to get everyone's overdrives
Sin
to
is
full.
an inevitable part of Spira's
True,
destiny.
yeah.
It is never ending.
So that way we can just
Never ending?
delete her.
But
So question.
if we atone for our crimes, Sin will stop coming
Does.
back, yeah? Someday it'll be gone, yeah?
Sheer work on the party as a whole,
Will
even if you
humanity
switch
ever
people
attain
out.
such purity?
This cannot be!
Because I learned recently that sheer doesn't get removed if you die or anything.
Exercise sin with complete atonement. It's been our only hope all these years.
Hope is...
Let me look it up while everyone talks.
It allows us to accept fate, however tragic it might be.
Okay, it only
Where is
affects
the
the
sense
active
in
party
all this?
members.
Braska believed in Yevon's teachings and died for them. Jack believed in Braska
It only
and
matters
gave
that it
his
applies
life
to
for
all the
him.
damage dealers.
They chose to die because they had hope.
But yeah, apparently it doesn't get removed if party members die. Which is a massive blessing.
Yevon's teachings and the final summoning give the people of Spira hope. Without hope, they would drown in their sorrow.
You haven't used cheer
Now
like that,
choose.
but you'd assume it's the same vein as
Who
the
will
other
be your
buffs.
faith?
Well, the
Who will
thing
be
is,
one to renew Spira's hope?
it stacks. Buffs that are not tied to spells. Or like just spending MP in general. Apparently stacks.
No one.
And also can't be removed.
I would have gladly died. I live for the people of Spira. And would
Yeah,
have
it stacks
gladly
up to
died
5
for them,
times.
But no more. The final summon
Which is why you guys see me
is a
spam
false
it.
tradition that should be thrown away.
No. It is our only hope.
It is
Father
generally one of the best
sacrificed
skills
himself
in the
to
entire
give that
game.
hope to the people, so they would forget sorrow.
However, the break
My father-
skills. Those don't
My
stack.
father wanted to make Spiro's sorrow go away.
Those are flat decrease.
Not just covered up with lies.
Sorrow cannot be abolished. It is meaningless to try.
My father, I loved him. So I will live with my sorrow. I will live my own life. I will defeat sorrow in his place.
Cheer
I will
raises
stand
your
my
strength
ground
and
be
defense.
strong. I don't know when it will be, but someday I will conquer it. And I will do
The main thing we want from it is the strength increase.
false hope.
Poor creature. You would throw away hope.
Which should hopefully outpace her absorb and other
I will
healing
free
skills.
you before you can drown in your sorrow. It is better for you to die in hope than to live in despair. Let me be your liberator.
Now! This is it! Now is the time to choose. Die and be free of pain, or live and fight your sorrow. Now is the time to shape your stories. Your fate is in your
Focus only
hands.
buffs. Magic and magic defense. I think it's aimed at buff's accuracy.
Well, I'm fighting.
I can't believe we're gonna fight Lady Unaleska. Give me a break.
You can always run.
I'd never forgive myself. No way.
That's huge for this fight.
Not if I ran away now.
Why?
Even in death, yeah?
My thoughts exactly.
Yuna! This is our story. Now let's see this thing through together.
Magic defense. Okay. So I did issue with that. It's on the Lulu. Actually, that might not be a massive issue. Okay, no one should attack her. Shell, I would assume, is also needed for this fight. I forgot that attack removes buffs. That's annoying. Let's bring her in. Let's not worry about the fact that we lost that. Okay, that's stack 1. Remember everyone, that is the first stack of UMN. What do you call it? Of focus. Speed up, John. So that way he can speed up everyone. Absorb is fine. We can deal with absorb. Okay, bring out Yuna. Heal, John. Switch back for Lulu. And then focus. Here's stack number 2. And I might as well throw out cheer as well. I think she attacks anyone who has shell, right? We're going to test that theory. I think she just doesn't like it if you have shell or protect. Yeah, that's 3 stacks of focus. No, I think she just hates John specifically. Okay, number 4. Sheer number 3. I will have to apply cheer a lot again. Once we bring once we bring the man back. This is cheer number 4. After this you would switch Yuna out. That is actually a good call. Wait, no. We need to put reflect on everyone first. Because she is going to attack us with, debuffs every time we hit her. Every time we do anything against her, really. Alright, we maxed out all of that. Okay, reflect on John first. The only issue is that you have to do this slowly with every member. And, that's not too much of an issue. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Not yet, actually. Let's just attack first. And then we'll bring out Riku. That's fine, we can deal with that. Does that get rid of? No, it doesn't. It just gets rid of haste. She might as well put shell on herself. That's fine. We can just use Dispel because I am a dummy. A reflect does not do anything with items. So Riku is going to have to be our healer. Okay, bring in John. So that way you can speed up a Riku. Mariku, you can't attack anything yet. But you can heal. Okay, bring in Yuna so that way you can put reflect on Riku. That might actually be fine. We don't necessarily need the speed anymore. Placed for the time being. This is the scary part. This is the part where she inflicts everyone with zombie. But everyone has reflect. Oh yeah, that hurts everyone. I kinda forgot about that. Okay. I think we start using summons. Right. I think that's the best course of action here. Let's bring in Jill. Since she performed the best last time. Possibly your favorite fight though, since you have to think about what you have to do. I just hope she doesn't want us too hard. Her having Shell isn't going to make things harder, right? Yeah, she does. It's got to be something I can do to make her turn come up sooner. Because she's not affected by Heavenly Strike. Ah, screw it, just destroy her. Damage is damage. It occurred to me. Can we poison her? No. Well, sorry about that, Waco, but you're probably going to die. Not my problem though. It's John, Final Fantasy the 16th. He's going to die after this, but that's fine. Okay, what about status effects? Like, darkness. Can we blind her? Waka, you have no use. Hold on, let me remove. HP check. We'll check in a moment. Okay, we're a little over halfway. The only thing is, how do you heal a zombie? Is it actually possible to heal someone when they're afflicted with zombie? No, okay. You know what, he's gonna die anyway, so why prong it? No, come on. Wait. Did she even? She didn't even get it. It failed for some reason. That actually works out great for us. Never mind. But what was that? Oh, hello. Okay. All right, what are we working with now? Still says weak to holy magic. Now you can heal to her damage. How exactly? Yeah, I just dispelled her Regan. Should I have not done that? Yeah, I see. I see why you said that now. Okay, I have a plan. I have a plan. There is a plan in progress. Never mind. She should be damaged while healed. Well, it's just not happening. It's fine. Here. What if? I dispel John, right? And let him die. Mind blast. That's fine. I can remove that status effect, right? Please tell me I can. Right. Okay. Use an item instead. I don't have any items that. Okay. Stick with the plant. Let John die. But trust me, okay. Okay, now. Phoenix down on John, Final Fantasy. I'm just not sure what to do at this point. Maybe you just switch out the entire party. Now I'll get one more slice and dice. Actually, no. Hold on. Just to be sure. I wish there was a way to work around that. I don't have any holy water. We might have to keep up, reflect on everyone. Right, she's a zombie too. Yeah, we might have to run back. I don't know about the other summons. One of them is kind of useless. One of them, One of them isn't really able to heal. And the last one is Barnabas. Yeah, this attempt might not work. So let's just keep slapping until we all die. The thing is like, being zombied is actually useful here. Like there is a good use for it. But it's also really annoying when everyone is at a little health. I'm going to do something very funny. Okay, there goes Yuna, but we could revive her. We'll have to do it later though. Yeah, of course you have all your health back. Of course you do. Wait, we might be back in it. We might be back. We might be so back, everyone. If we actually let party members fall, we could be fine. Let them die and then revive them. That actually seems to be the play here. Because by herself, she doesn't actually do that much damage. However, unless I'm wrong, all the healing skills are single target. We have more than enough revival items and revival methods. Otherwise, She just doesn't do enough damage on her own. She's very much relying on healing right now to do enough damage to us. And critical hits. That's fine. We can just get her back up. Slowly but surely. We are cutting down her health. Okay, let's bring back Yuna. Actually, I kind of want to see how well Barnabas will do. Actually, how well would any of the summons do now? Hey Dion, you want to help us out? The only thing about Barnabas is that I don't think he can instant kill. That does something to him. I think that gives him curse. So no overdrive from him, but that's fine. We can just spam spells. Oh. Okay, that's just mean. Okay, Barnabas. Please. They could really use that. The big damage. Here's 64 cents. Oh, that does so much damage. You fool. He's just fighting on his own now. I'm not even doing anything. Alright, goodbye Barnabas, you were a massive help. Okay, how are we doing? Past the halfway point. I notice. She's not using healing as much. Okay, John is dead. Let him stay dead. I need Yuna to live. Now. Mega Phoenix. It's gonna kill her. But that's fine. We can just revive her. And fully restore everyone as well. We might have actually won. This might actually pay off. I can grant someone, Joshua. You want? I might as well. He's not going to do that much damage. But something is better than nothing. Never mind, that did. That did the maximum amount of damage possible. Alright, let's dismiss him. You did everything you could, Joshua. Yeah, I am not giving Joshua enough credit lately. At this point, we just keep hitting her until she dies. Yeah, we're still here. Actually, I could cheer everyone. Yeah, it's only a lengthy fight because honestly, she'll be fine. We can let her take damage. I think that's enough cheer. How'd you miss that? At this point, we just need to get lucky. That's fine. We can live with that. Yeah, we died once, but we're doing much better this time. Actually, one more hit and we should win. Right, Catman is down. We can just bring him back. You're almost convinced they didn't play test this fight. But they should have tested it harder. Out of pure spite, I win. Oh, that took an hour. Is there a better way to do that?
If I die, so does the final Aeon. And with it, Spira's only hope.
Then we'll find Spira a new hope.
Fool. There is no other way. Even if there was, even if you did destroy Sin, you, Yevon, the Immortal, would only create Sin anew.
You, Yevon?
Zeon, forgive me. Spira has been robbed of the light of hope. All that remains is sorrow.
I cannot believe what we just did.
Let's do something more unbelievable.
What?
Destroy Sin, so it won't come back. And without the final Aeon. I don't know how just yet, but I'll find out.
That's actually really smart. Oh, we got some level ups to do. I'm not sure if I should level up everyone. Everyone else can wait. That'll do for now. We need to. Yeah, I thought that led somewhere. We need to go back and revive a few people. And get our health back.
We must talk.
Yeah, don't worry,
What?
I am on it.
There's something you should know.
I know. It's about you, right?
I am also an unsent. You are not surprised.
I I think I kinda knew. It was you and Aliska, wasn't it?
When Braska and Jecht died defeating Sin, I just couldn't accept it. I came back here, tried to avenge them. But she struck me down. Somehow I made my way, crawling down Mount Gagazet. But my strength left me, just outside Bevel. That's where Kamari found me. I told him about Yuna, just before I died. I've been wandering ever since, never going to the far plane.
Aaron.
Don't make that face. Being dead has its advantages. I was able to ride Sin and go to your Xanarkand.
And you've been watching over me since then, haven't you? Why? What's the big idea? Why me?
It is one of those things that is difficult to explain. Very well, I will show you. My memories.
Can I ask you one last favor? Nah, never mind.
Out with it.
Okay, listen good. Take care of my son. My son in Xanarkand. He's such a crybaby. He needs someone there to hold his hand, see? Take care
The
of him,
fact he
will
could
ya?
just do this is wild.
But how am I supposed to go to Xanarkand?
Hey, you said it yourself. There must be a way to get there, right? You'll find it.
All right. I will. I give you my word. I'll take care of your son. I'll guard him with my life.
Thanks, Orin. You were always such a stiff. But that's what I liked about you.
That is why.
I'd like to think. I'd like to think in the intro. Jacht was in full control of Sin at that moment. Close enough. And that's why he was able to pull John Final Fantasy into Spira. Again, close enough text-to-speech. Give me one moment. I'm going to grab something to munch on. That's not confirmed, by the way, that's just how I view the situation. Okay, I'm back. Oh, see you later, nobody. Remember to stay foxy or else. I almost forgot. The text was still on the screen. Yes, we did beat the Snake Lady Anthony, and it took an hour and 30 minutes. It was a very long fight. But we managed to pull through. What is it? Part of it was me figuring out what to do. I'm certain the strategy one came up with isn't even the recommended one. Why wasn't the man's ended? I think he was just like too far away or something. Or like he just wasn't the target of the sending. I'd assume that's why. It's nice and bright out now. Oh.
Dad? I know.
Hi, Dad.
The final summoning's gone. But I'll think of something. Just give me a little more time.
All right, he was just hanging out. He doesn't care. He's just like, whatever.
Aren't we the happy-looking bunch?
Frana! Frana!
Where? That all you can say? Why don't you think of something?
Well? Any good ideas?
Come on, help us.
What do we know? Sin is Jet. Thus you have a link, a bond with Sin. That may be our key.
So, what do we do?
We think, and we wait.
Two things I'm bad at.
Hey, at least he admits he's not good at thinking. That was the first time she ever. Finally. Natalie.
We need to sit.
How do we access the world map?
We need to sit and
I forget.
think this through. There has to be a way.
Yeah, that was the first time they ever met.
Get that noggin working.
Yeah, now we finally have it.
Still thinking.
So much for the final Aeon solving everything.
Alright, everyone think real good.
So much for the final Aeon solving everything. So much for the final Aeon solving everything. So much for the final Aeon solving everything. So much for the final Aeon solving everything.
I'm sorry, I have to. Interacting with the sphere does nothing right now. Yeah, we're not going to worry about it. Check and see how everyone's doing.
Everything. We need to plan carefully.
Challenge Sin to a blitzball match to summon our dad from within. Well, that says, goes an idea as Annie. I want to win. Hey, how have you been doing, buddy?
And found myself here. Quite the escape. Thankfully, my goods were spared. Please let me know if you need any of my wares.
Yes, we need items so badly right now. We need so many potions. Give me like 40 of them. We need a lot of holy water. I didn't realize how much we would need them. $10 of those. Those are pretty costly, actually.
Thank you.
He told me he was
Your
a shop.
patronage is very much
You did.
appreciated. All proceeds will go to help restore home. May I help you?
Alright, what about weapons? What do you got? Very expensive things. But might also be the best stuff for us, honestly. Wait, some of these things are less expensive. The piercing weapons are somehow cheaper.
Thank you. Your
I don't think there's anything going on in here. I think we're supposed to go to like the UMM. The deck, right? Yeah. Let me also save. I am getting really paranoid with saving now.
I'm no good. At all.
What are you talking about?
All this time I've been thinking about how to defeat sin. But beyond the teachings of Yevon, I know nothing. I'm sorry.
Yuna, no apologies.
But...
Apology is running. Yuna never run away.
Thank you, Kamari.
So, Kamari, you got any good ideas?
Yevon's teachings.
The teachings won't help us fight sin.
No answer in the teachings. Answers lie outside. Must know both sides to find answer.
Both sides.
Micah knows much. Find him.
Hey,
make him
what?
talk.
What if?
That's it! Kamari, you rock!
Yeah, I was about to say, what if we bother the head guy? Catman is like, yeah, I know I'm cool. I know I'm the best. This and Fire Emblem made you a spastic saber. I can attest to Fire Emblem doing that to me. You know what, Catman? Catman's alright. I gave him a lot of grief previously, but you know what? Catman is really cool.
Hey guys, I just had a great idea.
It was my idea.
Of course, some
Let
games
me
you shouldn't
tell
do
them.
that in case they have like,
It's like this, yeah?
memory
I
leaks.
just thought...
The hymn's the key.
Ah!
The hymn?
Sir Jack likes the hymn of the faith, correct?
Yeah?
That's why he was listening to it in Macalania.
Sin, violence incarnate, listening peacefully.
I know it's your old man, and I don't mean no disrespect, but
No, it's fine. I've gotten used to it.
Let me say it. If we attack Sin head-on, we've little chance of winning. However, if he hears the hymn of the faith, he will become docile.
yeah, and that's when we make our move. Might be against the rules and all, but who's keeping track, yeah? Yeah?
Yeah, it could really work.
Yeah, it's worth a try.
Okay. We're not gonna fight Sin today. But... Oh, we do talk to Sid, okay. We're not going to fight him today. We're probably going to do it after we find
Well, that
the last
sounds
remaining
like a plan
Ians.
to me. My baby here will take us anywhere we want.
Yeah, we have a whole lot of prep work to do. Especially for me. As I... Password entry. Okay, what do we have? We have Beside. Kilika Luka. Ty Rhodes. Sin is more than 20 minutes, yeah. Plus we have like... Hi, bridge. Was there a high bridge? You need to search for a temple. Let's see. Where would that be? Where's Beside? Okay, it's over there. It's that small little island. What about here? How do I know if I'm close to something? Oh, there's a new one. I zoom in. I'm just mashing the A button as I drag this everywhere. Oh, found it. You can get that chest behind the waterfall. Let me get that action. That bothered me. For a while. Are you? Are you serious? This is it. This is the entire area. Oh, hello. What does that do for you, sir? Magic counter. Evade and counter. Hold on. That sounds really good. Why do those do? Strike back. After being physically attacked. I don't say what the other one is. I think that's for like dodging, right? Okay. Should we give it piercing? Act first at the beginning of the battle. Oh wait, that's really good too. I'm gonna go crazy. Like with the customization. Well, piercing is more the man's thing. But it would be helpful. If Catman knew how to do it too. Yeah, this is a really good one. Okay. I might as well ask. If we continue the story at this point, will we be forced to fight Sin? You have to if you do the story next. So that means... we should probably check the temple now. Right.
Here we go!
That would be the best option.
What's up? Something here?
Oh
I
yeah,
almost
the
got
big
eaten by a
fish.
fiend here.
We never actually beat him.
I get the picture. All right, let's go.
Wait. What did I screw up? Should I not be doing this? Before we go. Oh, this boss likes petrify. I at least have one on John. You can probably customize a few for the rest of them, right? Oh. What? What about? Okay, here we go. Well, at least I'm John and... At least John and Riku will survive. All right, where's the fishing? There he is. We missed you, buddy. Okay, can't do that. Time to set up like usual. Let's see, would he be weak to anything? Let's actually make it so we dodge all of his attacks. I feel like that's a good idea. Alright, that's 2 stacks of each. Three stacks of each. Oh, he does a lot of damage. That's number 4 for cheer. Number 3 for reflex. So every stack for cheer. Hey, could you not? I see. Yeah, that's fine. We can deal with that. Do we have a dispel item? I don't think so. What happens if I light you on fire? Oh, it actually does decent damage. Can I poison him? I already asked that. What? Why are you going after John again? What happens if I just defend? Wait, does that hurt John as well? No. Oh, that hurts everyone. Got it. Well, to be honest, probably. Better as that happens than anything else. Kind of amazing that we're still alive. So yeah, it's probably better that we do the trigger command. Han, why does this damage kind of suck now? Why is this damage awful now? Oh hey, Thistle, how's it going? Waka no. Okay, we don't want to do too much damage. Because John died. Okay, but that's not supposed to remove the buff. It's going good. Well, I hoped, better than fighting a cage fish. It's not as bad as Miss Snake, that is true. Okay. I wonder if that's going to do anything. Fire is still working for us. Okay, that does improve our attack. That is really weird. Yeah, I keep forgetting to try poison. Alright, goodbye, Waka. That seems to inflict curse. It's not the worst thing. Oh yeah, we could put Protect on a few people. Alright, John, you get Protect. And, you know what, Waka, you get Protect as well. Why not? Actually, that might be a bad thing. Alright, let's see if poison works. Wait, it does. Huh. Okay. Poison actually does work on some bosses. And there goes Waka. Oh, okay. That was kinda nothing. Don't worry that John died. He'll be fine. I dropped my controller. What happened? The boss died from poison. John drowned. Totally. I guess you could say that was the end of his story. Yeah, I might as well head back and save. Thank God for putting on the petrify accessories. Alright, let's. What I wear before. I think it was the pearl shield. Glorious shield might be better though. Let me just sort everything really quick. That's how you make fish soup. Wait, converts water damage to HP. Okay. That would be really good. If I knew what bosses did water damage. Recover HP while walking. That's kind of funny. Alright, let's just get better defense on that. Alright, time to head into the temple. Back to where it all started. The water temple will be fine, totally. What is going on here? Six treasures lie within 6 temples. Open every chest within each cloister of trials. And stand before the statue to open the way. Are you serious? I hope there's a treasure chest. There's a yellow one. Wait, did I not get? No, I did. Apparently. So the one I'm missing here. Would be the Mega Sisters, right? So I'm like the game is hard-coded to where you have to get them first. Before you can get anima. Wait. Okay, so yeah, we have to do the one for the Mega Sisters, I would assume. Because we've done every other, temple, right? Every other cloister of trials and gotten the treasure chests. No, it said that. You have to do each cloister of trials and get every treasure chest in those. Alright, but unfortunately, we do have to end things here. We did well despite not actually making that much progress at all. And let me just check to make sure that I'm right about this. Thanks for the stream. No problem, everyone. Maybe we might actually be able to finish this next week. I don't take that as a promise, because I don't know how much harder the rest of the game is, but I am going to at least try to level up everyone. I'll at least try to do that so that way we aren't getting absolutely destroyed in the future. And also try to get enough items to customize all of our equipment. That way we don't suffer as much. But that said, thank you all for joining me today. And as always, stay foxy. Alright, goodbye everybody, have a good week. Goodbye. I drew by Anthony. Goodbye Trunks, goodbye Nightlife. Thank you guys everyone who gave me advice to deal with everything. Goodbye, nobody. Goodbye, Iffy. I'll see everyone next week.